Hey guys, I'm Vanguard with the deck profile here. As you see, it's the Great Daiyusha deck. So let's get started. And yeah, I like that. That's the part where it really got me to play this deck. But starting with the starter, it's Goyusha. He's a forerunner, and then his skill on the rear. It's if you have Grade 2 higher Vanguard of a Dimension Robo in your Vanguard. If you have four or more rear guards dimensional in its name, including this card, you can put them all in the soul and superior ride any grade 3 dimensional robo. It's anything, so you can just ride Daiyusha if you wanted to, but you know, most people are gonna go for the ultimate one. So starting with the trigger lineups, it's gonna be 4 heals, 6 draws, and 6 crits. I was actually thinking of going with 8 crits, but it seems that for me, this deck needed more hand advantage, so 6 is actually a good number to hit on the way, because you need combo pieces, so 6 draws, 6 crit. And he already has a crit that follows him along, so I think 6 crits is actually enough. Going to the grade 1 lineup, for Dilander, Counterblast 1, when it's placed on the rear guard, you can give 4k to any of your Dimensional Robo. So it's pretty good for early game with just the regular Daiyusha. For Die Mariners, if this card is in the soul, you can soul blast this card and give 3k to the Vanguard Dimensional Robo, so it's pretty good. Well, it's not good because if you don't have enough, you can't use the ability for Great Daiyusha because it's gonna miss the soul, but you know, it's always good to have it in the soul just in case you want to push later in the game. 3k is actually gonna do a lot in the game, so yeah, Time Mariner. 4 perfect cards, and the last of the 2-1 lineup, it's gonna be 1 Commander Laurel and Land Battle Support Ship, Eggman Ship. I decided to put this card because people are not gonna let my grade 2 Mika hit. So I'm gonna have Counterblast left, so I'm gonna use this to power up any lines I need to. And Commander Laurel is a good pressure card. This is just gonna be like Overlord DN pressure, so I think I'm gonna put Laurel and enjoy it. Going to the grade 2 lineup, it's gonna be pretty simple. For Die Dragons, he's the 12k for Dimensional Robos if you have a Dimensional Robo Vanguard. Uh, 4 Dimensional Robo Die Lady. This is when it hits from the rear guard. If it hits the Vanguard, choose 1 Dimensional Robo, Dimensional Police unit and give 3k. So it's pretty good. So just in case I don't ride into Die Dragon, I need to ride into Die Lady. You know, I need the cards and the soul, so it works. And then 3 Operator Girl Mika. Mika is really good in the deck because you barely use your Cannon Blast other than Dilander, so Mika's pretty good. Counterblast 2, draw a card. Yeah, you need that extra card, so pressure card. And then going to the grade 3 lineups, it's pretty simple. As you see, it's the Daiyusha. Overall, this deck is working pretty good. What, just gonna review what people actually don't figure out in the plays with this deck. Usually you want to ride into these when you first start. But just in case you don't ride into these, and even if you do, and if you don't have the grade 2 or 3 in your hand, what you should do, I think you should keep it in the soul instead of taking it out. Just my opinion wise, because it works pretty well. This wasn't actually a opinion from Domino Paris as well. He gave me advice on the deck. You want to keep him as the extra soul. I mean, he's only 5k anyway, so if you do ride, if there's a situation you don't have the pieces in your hand already, don't try to gamble on it. Just keep it in the soul, and you already have 2 to start with. And then most likely you're not gonna ride into your perfect cards or other grade 1 units just because it doesn't happen too often. You run 8 of the dimensional robos as grade 1, so less less chance missing. And then another tip I can give with this deck is if you have Dimensional Robo Daiyusha as a Vanguard mid game, you can use Thailander's Counterblast and pump it up and attack for an extra crit early game, and then see if you can pressure the opponent. It's pretty good. And then if you have like other rear guards like this, and then if you have Laurel, that's better because he's already holding the extra crit. So attack, it hits and get another drive check. Pretty good. So yeah, if you like the deck profile, just comment, rate, subscribe, and do your thing. Camera's a little shaky. I couldn't find a bigger stand. Plus, I wanted to film that part though. Anyways, I am Vanguard David, and I'm checking out.